Hello everyone, today I will present a clinical case about thoracic segmental spinal anesthesia for laparoscopic surgeries in pediatrics patients A, retrospective case series. In a small but determined hospital in India, 5 young children were scheduled for surgery. Each child had their own unique health concerns. One had sickle cell anemia, another was battling a respiratory infection, and two others had recently been in contact with COVID-19 positive individuals. Normally, these children would be placed under general anesthesia, which is the standard practice for pediatric surgeries. But this time, the doctors had a different plan. Instead of general anesthesia, the medical team decides to use a technique called thoracic segmental spinal anesthesia. This was a bold and innovative move. The SSA had been used in adults before, but very rarely in children. Still, the potential benefits were too significant to ignore. The SSA involved injecting a small amount of local anesthetic into the thoracic region of the spine, targeting only the area that needs to be numbed. Unlike general anesthesia, this method does not require putting the whole body to sleep. This is particularly useful for children as general anesthesia can affect brain development and lead to longer recovery times. The idea behind TSSA was to make surgeries safer with faster recovery and fewer side effects. The procedure was carefully carried out by experienced anesthesiologists. Each child remained awake and breathed on their own during surgery. To keep them calm and comfortable, a combination of like sedative, dexmedetomidine, and ketamine was used. It worked like magic. All surgeries went smoothly, and none of the children had serious complications. Just two of them had mild drops in blood pressure, which were quickly corrected. One child experienced shoulder pain afterward, but even that was manageable. What made this even more remarkable was that TSSA reduced the amount of drugs needed, lowered the risk of respiratory problems, and avoided the side effects that often come with general anesthesia. The children recovered well, and follow up showed no neurological, cardiac, or breathing issues in the weeks after surgery. This small case series opened up a new possibility in pediatric anesthesia. It shows that TISA could be a safe, effective, and even preferable alternative to general anesthesia in certain situations, especially during pandemics or in children with pre-existing health conditions. But of course, every new techniques has its limitations. The study involved only 5 children and large, more detailed research is still needed. Still, this experience gave a glimpse of a future where surgeries for children could be safer, gentler, and more precise. Sometimes innovation does not require big machines or expensive tools, just a change in perspective, a willingness to try something new, and a team of professionals who care deeply about their parents. And for those 5 little pet patients, that smell all the difference. Okay, thank you for watching and see you.